What's happening, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more live Duran. And we're going back to their 1987 live performance in San Diego. And we're going to listen to a track from the Rio album, New Religion. I enjoy this one a lot, although it does always make me think that when I tried to react to the studio version, that reaction got blocked. And at the time, I didn't really think, well, I'll mute the song audio and at least we can talk about it in the comments and they'll hear my remarks post-reaction. So I just took the video down. I tried reacting to it again where I cut it up and I paused it a number of times. It still got blocked. Eventually I was able to react to a version. I'm trying to remember if it was a demo version from the deluxe edition of Rio or if it was from Arena, but ultimately I was able to react to it eventually and have a number of people comment on it, and indeed I think a number of people mentioned this is one of their favorite Duran Duran tunes. I like it a great deal. Admittedly, there's another tune from the same album many people will know, probably my favorite Duran track, The Chauffeur, but I do like this track a great deal, and it's another one where I think the sort of blending of sounds of all the different elements, it's just perfect. It just fits really, really nicely. And yeah, it was interesting when we listened to You Nina the Snake to hear Simon talk about the tune a little bit and sort of his thinking behind it at the beginning. So I don't know if this is something he'll do on the other tracks, but I was really intrigued by that. So hopefully we get another example of that. Either way, let's listen to it. This is Duran Duran, a live performance of New Religion from their 1987 concert in San Diego.
We're going to go on now with a number from the Rio album. It's about something that we all need, I think. Probably you all more than me. And that's a new religion.
That follow-up comment, hilarious. Oof. I was saying, the bass, the guitar, the brass. is like, okay, focus on the rock star guitar work or the brass. I can't like. Trumpet, right? I don't have a scarf, but yeah, fantastic. It's funny because, as I said, the mixture of elements in the studio version is brilliant, and then that felt like they brought in some extra bits. So yeah, ultimately it was the same sort of feeling, but in a live setting. Again, the bass standing out the whole track. There were a couple moments where Simon really sort of hit a really sweet vocal spot. So yeah, just a great performance of a really, really good song. It is interesting. He didn't really give us quite as much as he did with Union of the Snake. It was more like it's something that we all could need. Maybe you more than me. Again, that's hilarious. But yeah, the idea that New Religion is funny because when I first tried to react to that tune, again, I don't remember exactly what I said in the later reaction, how it may have related to what I said the first time I tried to react to it. But I remember thinking that maybe it would be a more negative thing. It would be more like, oh, these people are obsessing over money as if it's this new religion. But the way he sort of sets that up, it does seem to me that the way he's suggesting it, it's we could use a break from old antiquated ideas. We need a new religion, something that's more sort of productive or creative. So yeah, ultimately I did enjoy that introduction, even if though it was a bit more cryptic than the way he'd introduced Union of the Snake. But it does make me wonder if, as we go through more of these, there'll be more of that kind of introduction. And again, I will go back to the Rio concert at least a few more times. And yeah, I keep, it's once I've gone through the studio albums, it's become a little harder to just sort of keep everything in front of me, but I know there's some Simon Le Bon stuff. I know there's some remixes and 7-inch mixes of some tracks that I still haven't gone through. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get to everything. Oh, that's right, I'm still waiting to go through the remainder of the cover album or the tribute album. So yeah, ultimately, as I said, it's a little harder to keep everything in mind just because it's easy when you're going through the studio albums because you can just, oh, I've gone through all of that one, but not all of that one. I haven't even started this one, and it's a little easier to keep everything in front of you. But now it feels like I'm sort of just trying to make sure I'm not leaving anything out. So in any case, if I do leave something out over time, please do let me know. Do let me know what you think of this performance. I will see you next time. Peace.